sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Please welcome your Seattle Seahawks.
Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys knocked out the number 3 seed a week ago. Looking to take another step forward in these playoffs. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys, the number 1 seed. The extra week to get ready. We'll see if they're rusty at all. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
To throw again is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pick up of 6. Brings up second and
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State. To the former Cal Bear, Jake Tundris. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
It's a gain of 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Formation for San Francisco.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. That's dropped off for Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31.
The first carry for the Spartans. Here's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Niners offense about ready to get going on their second possession. A first down throw for Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
brought down right at the
Here's
line of
3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. He's close to a 1st down, to gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
The 49er First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This pass, left side, caught by Tunges. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's another
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man there, it is Bourne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
2nd and 8.
Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
McCaffrey gonna return it. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of a yard. And the 49ers first down.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll step up and run.
On the scramble. Taken.
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 from the 41. Here's 2nd and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. Purdy now on 2nd down. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. 3rd and short. Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners go out to a 10-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
In motion is Barner.
34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 6.
In motion is Barner. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Seattle.
Another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cup in motion. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. he'll locate Cup. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Darnold to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal.
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 49ers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. First and 10 for Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. 8 yards.
Here's Purdy.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the 49er first down.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
Run here with McCaffrey. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
He was taken down by Boye Mafe. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Kupp in motion. Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. Throw right side. Hauled in by Kupp.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
The Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Darnold to the air once more. His pass taken in by Shaheen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Incomplete. Renardo Green on the coverage.
Darnold to throw again. Pass is completed to Kupp. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 7
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Darnold. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming.
For the Seahawks field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. You might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Open man there. It is born. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again in the air for Purdy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
It's a gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
On the coverage.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east.
Right now, San Fran is walking ahead 16-9 like they know exactly where they parked the car. Let's set the date. This game, it's been tighter than rush hour traffic on the BQE. Brock Purdy ain't lighting up the scoreboard, but he's been surgical. Moving chains, keeping clean, not burning any houses down. No TDs, no turnovers, just steady hands on the wheel. And when you got Christian McCaffrey, you don't need fireworks every snap. 8 carries, 64 yards, and he found pay dirt. That's Costco football. Buy in bulk, save on mistakes. Keep an eye on Ricky Pearsall. 4 grabs, 79 yards. That kid is popping up in soft spots like he's got the playbook memorized in his sleep. Now let's flip it back to Seattle. Sam Darnold, he's been clean. No picks, no panic, moving the ball. But here's the problem. You don't get style points for midfield. You gotta cash the check when you get close. Kenneth Walker bottled up 8 touches, 32 yards, and JSN 6 catches, 87 yards. He's doing his job, but nobody in navy and neon has hit the end zone yet. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Second half keys. Seattle's gotta finish drives. You can't keep knocking on the door and act surprised nobody answers. Take a shot, stress that secondary, let it rip. San Francisco, keep doing what you're doing. Control the clock, lean on McCaffrey, and let Seattle make the first mistake. Now real quick, big love to every single one of you. 2,000 subscribers, that ain't a number, that's a movement. And to all you Fandomaniacs out there, rockin' fresh drip from the Verse merch store, you look good, you look loyal, and you look like you know ball. And listen, if this video was entertaining, if you love this energy, give it a hype so others can see it too. That's how we grow this thing of ours together. Second half coming right up. I'm Big Al, and you're in the Maddenverse.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Purdy now on second down. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Third and 5.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man is Tonjes, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throw right side, he's got Tonjes, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field, and man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers will extend their third quarter lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Taken down by a gain of 9.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play, and it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. Able to convert. It was third and short, and they pick up 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Again, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Third down and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll complete that to his fullback. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 4.
Throwing is Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
Seahawks 9. Eddie Pinheiro.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
First down.
On play action, here's Darnold. Cleveland Ferrell in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 6.
Seahawks 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The 49ers
to throw, Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
28 yards. And the Seahawks.
In motion is Barner.
1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the...
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing, Darnold. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down, as they'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
On the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the 49ers.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Another 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's a loss of 2
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This is taken at his own 30. And That's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Here's Purdy making the read and keeping it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 10. With McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Darnold. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Darnold to the air once more. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
To throw again is Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. Zach Charbonnet, touchdown Seattle. Greg, they are picking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have cut the deficit to 5.
23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Again, it's McCaffrey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darnold. That's dropped off for Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Back to throw. He finds Huff. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Now Seattle
yards.
going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the Conference Championship game. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.